Hi, my name is Patrick Schick. Hello and welcome to the IDS Vision channel session talking about our UI+ XCP and XLE cameras. In the talk we will discuss what makes these cameras special, show sample applications which these cameras are designed for, and last but not least we will have a look on the technical facts of these cameras. Overall, you can say that all of these cameras are reduced to the max. Reduced to the max in size and weight. We get to the minimum possible camera size to give you the maximum freedom for the design of your application. In case of the UI+ XCP, even with an industrial-like metal housing and a screwable connector. In the XLE version, we come from house cameras down to pure board level size, even without a mount. On the other hand, we reduce the electrical components to the minimum which are needed to provide a perfect image for your applications. For those who get I know these properties from somewhere into their mind, yes, you're right. It sounds a bit like our successful USB 2 cameras. And with the UI+, XCP and XLE cameras, we bring the success of our easy and lightweight USB 2 cameras to the future-proven USB 3 technology. The UI+ cameras are all GenICam compliant and therefore can be used directly with all GenICam compliant software. For sure, with our IDS Peak software development kit, we give you a big plus in comfort and simplicity to configure and develop your machine vision application. With IDS Peak, we moved a bunch of functions from the camera to the host system. This enables us to build such easy and lightweight cameras and enables you to use the power of your host system and set always to the newest and fastest technology when needed. In our February session, we will dig deeper into the pros and cons of on-camera and on-host processing. Last but not least, due to the clear focus on the needed, the UI+ XCP and XLE cameras are placed in a budget-friendly price range. And to round this off, we also offer additional budget-friendly accessories like lenses and cables, which fits perfect to the UI+ XCP and XLE cameras. Here with the IDS branded lenses, we offer a wide range of C and S mount lenses, which fits perfect in optical characteristics and price. The same for cables. Together with our partner, we develop budget-friendly cables which are specified and qualified for the usage, especially with our UI+, XCP and XLE series cameras. To summarize this, with the UI+, XLE and XCP cameras, we offer a set of cameras for your price-sensitive or high-volume applications. Let's give a short hint. If you want to look for these additional accessories, just go to the website, go to the desired camera, scroll down, and then use the buttons to suitable lens or suitable accessories. This works for all our cameras. This points us directly to the application we focused when we specified the requirements for these cameras. As told before, high-volume applications which do not need high-end on-camera technology. Smart city. Let's say place it where you need it. In smart city applications, we see the usage of a camera as a kind of sensor to detect various circumstances. From parking space monitoring over false driving situation up to elderly care. For example, is the person lie in bed or on the floor and an alarm shall be raised. You could also see the term smart city as a synonym for all other applications where you place smart in front, smart farming, smart home, and so on. Laboratory. Small cameras with low heat emission and also low power consumptions are preferred for the usage on the lab, for example on microscopes. The UI+ XLE models with global shutter sensor, for example, are perfect for integration in lab devices and when it comes to moving objects. The UI+ series with rolling shutter sensors are perfectly done for your applications in light-critical circumstances. The next topics would be HEVs. In the design of HEVs, every gram counts, because you want the highest possible payload and not waste it by the use of high-weight components. And as these devices run on battery, it is also necessary that the used components, in this case the camera, needs less power as possible. Therefore, we designed the UI+ XTP and XLE cameras as small and as lightweight as possible. Last but not least, robotics. In a first glance, why should someone use such a camera on a robot? No 3D and a USB connector. That's not robot designed. But it changes when you think in the direction of cobots. When you need a lightweight system to enable them to see, from code identification up to orientation and measurement features can be directly integrated in the robot head. Due to the lightweight and small size of the cameras, you really do not have an influence to the design of your robot head and the available payload. All this brings us directly to the technical facts. We start with the XTP camera. The XTP is the smallest house C-mount camera on the market, and we're proud of it. With her 29, 29 and 70 mm full metal housing, a screwable USB micro B connector, and an 8-pin connector, the camera is perfectly prepared for the direct use in your application. The available sensor ranges from 2 to 8 megapixels as globing or rolling shutter, depending if you have to inspect fast-moving objects or if you need it working in light-critical situations. The UI+ XLE series cameras are covering the same sensor range as the UI+ XTP cameras, but they are perfectly designed for the deep integration into your application. The XLE comes in various housing variants, from metal-coated plastic housing with CCS and S-mount, up to board-level versions ranging from no mount over S to C CS mount. The board-level XLE cameras have the same 8-pin I/O connector as the UI+ XTP cameras to give you full control over your camera. Full control points us directly to control a camera and therefore to our IDS Peak software package. As told before, the UI+ XTP and XLE cameras come with basic on-camera features, which are well suited for standard applications, and you are able to use them in any GenICam compliant machine vision software. But often there's a need for more features, and for sure you can realize them in your own application, or even better, you use the IDS Peak SDK. The IDS Peak SDK offers a huge variety of possibilities to configure the camera, for example with the IDS Peak cockpit. It gives you on-host features like auto gain or auto white balance and a lot more image processing features. All these features are also accessible via the IDS Peak API, which is available in various programming languages, reaching from Python for rapid prototyping up to a comfortable C API for high-performance integration into your application. If you would like to dive deeper in the topic of API programming, have a look at the videos here at the IDS Vision channel. From rapid prototyping hands-on with Python up to the C API, you will find a lot of interesting topics. To summarize this session, with the UI+ XCP and XLE cameras, It's So Easy and Reduced to the Max perfectly came together. Small and budget-friendly cameras, supplemented by perfect fit accessories and powered by the IDS Peak software development kit. Altogether, it creates a package to desire nearly all your machine vision needs. If you want to see the UI+, XCP and XLE working live, check out the upcoming hands-on session here at the IDS Vision channel or contact your IDS sales representative. He will give you a direct introduction into the cameras. Thanks for watching.